Lamar Jackson is done talking about his contract extension talks. Welcome back, everyone. It's your boy CJR Sports, and today we'll be talking about Lamar Jackson and everything you need to know kind of about what is happening with the Baltimore Ravens and Lamar Jackson and this contract. Let's get right into it. So just 6 days ago, the Baltimore Ravens and Lamar Jackson decided that maybe right now wasn't the best time to get an extension done. The Ravens had made an offer for Lamar. Lamar thought it was actually kind of disrespectful and decided that we'll just wait until the end of the season. Season opener happened. They played the Jets. He looked pretty good. But the one thing that stood out between not just myself, but a lot of people in the media is that Lamar Jackson barely used his legs, that he decided to stay in the pocket. Even when it collapsed, decided to stay in the pocket and chose to throw the ball way more than having that quick split-second decision and take off and run with it. You know, that is a massive, massive part of Lamar's game is the run game. Is be able to make that split-second decision to tuck the ball and go. It's a massive part of his game. I'm not saying without it, he's not one of the better quarterbacks in the NFL. But the reason why he is so successful is because he is that dual threat. If you do run man across the board and you put a linebacker on him, he is going to beat that linebacker 7 out of 10 times. Easily. He's the most athletic player and probably the fastest player on the field at all times. But today, Lamar Jackson said respectfully, I am done talking about it. It meaning his contract. He's done. He wants no more talks about this until he decides to bring it up at the end of the season. He was done with it. This is what he said to ESPN. I told you guys before, I'm going to be done with it week 1. Week 1 is over with. We're done talking about it. I'm focused on the Dolphins now. And that's how your mindset has to be. You have to be able to go from one situation to another. And not only that, Lamar Jackson, as we should all know by now, represents himself. He is fully focused and dedicated to football. He declined, I believe, 3 questions on a Wednesday's press conference, which was today, about the contract situation. He just wants to focus on football. And I love it. And I love it about him. I love it. You know, if you guys don't know this already, on Sunday, a report came out that Lamar Jackson turned down a 5-year extension worth up to $250 million with $133 million guaranteed. You know, the difference is that Deshaun Watson got a fully guaranteed contract that was $230 that has created a massive gap between Lamar Jackson and Lamar Jackson wanted to get a fully guaranteed deal, and the Ravens and what the Ravens are willing to pay for him. And the both sides couldn't even come close to having Lamar Jackson sign his contract. The last thing I want to talk about that was almost a reporter is a reporter asked Lamar Jackson about the guaranteed money. And this is what the reporter said. Lamar looked up at me and smiled. And this is exactly what he said. Like I said, I am done talking about it. Respectfully, Dolphin time man. So, Lamar's done with it. We should be done with it. He's going to play out his $23 million fifth-year option. There's a great chance where he might get franchise tagged, and there's a good chance where he may get traded and go somewhere else, or could be a Baltimore Raven for the rest of his life. There's going to be a lot of talk about Lamar Jackson going into free agency and the trade deadline next year. So keep tuned for that. But as of right now, going into week 2, we are done talking about Lamar Jackson. But if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you leave a like and subscribe to this channel. And it's your boy, CJR Sports, and I'm out. Peace, guys.